Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on a team from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff. He stopped at the 17. I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab, it's Johnson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season, throughout your career, and then it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags, personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking of...
Ball in the air, intercepted! He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
And I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing a turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
A great spot to start this drive for the offense. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
White going to attack through the air. Zings it complete to the right. Open space at the 25. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 7-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. After the misconnection, it's second down. Looking for a man, it's McNamara. Throws to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
That's caught. It's Gill. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires into traffic, picked off. Still on his feet at the 45. Takes it the other way. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Wally.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Got a man, it's Hunter. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Iowa has the ball back on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. The handoff to Johnson. And the Hawkeyes are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
Off play action on first down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. Looking to pass, it's McNamara. Fires left. And here's the third interception of the night.
That's number 2. That's a good year for a lot of people. What a day. Having 2 interceptions already. I might try my hand on the other guy. This guy is not somebody I want to mess with.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
And here comes the offense on second down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He's looking for an open man on second down. Fires to the right. It's caught. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Auburn to the line in a hurry. They'll throw it on first down. Finds his tight end.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line, getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, Glenn, making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
And this is going to be incomplete on third down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down with it.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Got his man downfield. And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? They'll throw it on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. He's going to run it. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. White going to attack through the air. Forced out of the pocket. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Wide open, makes the catch. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tigers. they'll line up to go for two.
Woo!
He's looking to throw. Quarterback strolling away from heat.
Oh my God!
And he didn't find the same kind of running room
Larry, you fucking faggot.
They got the late touchdown on
Larry, you fucking bald faggot.
The defense can keep them from answering. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to.
And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. Touchdown, Auburn. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're in defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the play and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead.
How about that, guys? That's basically a 15-point swing. Defense gets a pick 6, and then your offense gets the 2-point conversion. Wow.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose.
God damn it, Caleb Johnson.
He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Iowa. He is a field-flipping machine. Taking on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Fielded in the end zone, it's Cobb. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. He's looking to throw it. Trying to burn this defensive back. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Pass is in.
I love how that one was green. That's hilarious. And the red one was fucking overthrown by a mile, but he's open.
The Hawkeyes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half.
We're going to try something funny here. Let's see if we can never get the ball back. Larry the bald, deadbeat loser who feeds his fucking kid alcohol at 2 in the fucking morning.
Coach accepts it, they will take the penalty. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. It's
like 6 in the morning. Here, Rain, and give me another beer. He feeds her like really bad food too, which is actually fucking hilarious. Here, have these extremely spicy noodles for $1 from fucking Dollar General. Feed your kid fucking vegetables, dipshit.
This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production.
Feed your kid vegetables, Larry, you fucking faggot.
You know, maybe this gets you some.
Raina, give me a beer.
Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right, things that they got to do more consistently. One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make.
She's gonna be real fucking bald and ugly, just like her dad.
So well done.
He breaks a tackle. They get him on the ground after he gets up to move the sticks.
Hashtag get her carrot. I need a 2 clock. Oh my god. Come on. Pick a fucking play. You lost. I don't know why he doesn't quit the game. Get the girl some celery.
Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first.
She's got to be like fucking 12 years old now. Probably fucking 40-year-olds.
Fast motion from the offense.
Money so Larry can fucking pay the bills.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Wait, do I have... Oh, that's why. Forgot to turn 2 clock on. I'm like, why is this taking so long? Could have been the end of the third right now, into the fourth.
They can get their playmakers the football in the running game, and I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
After a good pickup on the run, it's second.
What we got here?
They'll go to the ground. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this.
Should I do another one?
Chunk. It also looked like
Should we wait till tomorrow? That's the question.
The Tigers are on the move. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page.
Maybe I could do one more. Fuck it.
I love it.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Grabbed behind the line, it's Simmons. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after.
Bro, come on. This kid should have quit the first quarter. I should be in my second game right now.
He's able to make people miss and
I don't understand why he's staying. I think he's just trying to piss me off.
Right there.
He's on Xbox.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Okay, here we go. If I take 3 straight knees and kick a field goal. Wait, no, I can get on the first down.
First down to start the drive after the break. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball.
My God, it's a waste of time. Come on.
We are running right at you. Right into
He's not even here. He literally is not even here.
And they're still able to get a nice game.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock.
Come on. Fuck, dude, quit.
For their offense.
He hasn't scored any points, except for the kickoff. Come on.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. White wants to throw it.
No, I tried to stop myself from going in.
Touchdown, Tiger. And the stomping has commenced. How about this Tiger quarterback etching his name alongside the greats and maybe wearing out Auburn with extra push-ups after all these points?
And you just think about those guys having those kind of days as Nick Marshall, Cam Newton, just superstars at the position. That's what kind of day he's having so far.
And they'll try to tack on 2.
Oh, he dropped it
quickly, but it's incomplete.
He's trying an onside kick.
For the offense to come away with 2 points there, but he dropped it in the end zone. That's a catch you have to make.
Oh, shit. Oh!
He's able to grab the football.
Oh, my God.
Team gets the job done.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This kid's probably like, fuck my life, man.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just...
And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Looking for more room. The 30. He's at the 10. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. This will make the offensive coordinator's life easier, taking over 1st and goal at the 1. Not only the scoreboard, but the clock on the side of the offense as they take a knee, though the D can stop it a couple more times.
What?
Now on 2nd down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. And the quarterback takes a knee. Timeout called there.